Arming the player. Creating a bullet that the player can fire is relatively easy, though we will need to do a little juggling to make sure we are referencing the right instance of our bullet object. Allow me to explain. First, we need to create a new game object called bullet. This is our bullet, which will have public variables for its direction and speed. It will also have a collider. So here we are creating a bullet for the player. The script should look like this: public class bullet mono behavior, public float speed, public int direction, private int time left, public game object blood, void start time left is equal to 100, void update time left is equal to time left minus 1. If time left is less than 1, destroy game object. If direction is equal to 0, game object dot transform dot position is equal to new vector 2, game object dot transform dot position dot x minus speed, game object dot transform dot position dot y. Else if direction is equal to 1, else if direction is equal to 1, game object dot transform dot position is equal to new vector 2, game object dot transform dot position dot x plus speed, game object dot transform dot position dot y. Void on collision enter 2D, collision 2D other. If other dot game object dot tag is equal to enemy, destroy other dot game object. Instantiate blood transform dot position transform dot rotation. Else if other dot game object dot tag is equal to player, physics 2D dot ignore collision. Other dot collider get component is less than collider 2D, else destroy game object. Notice that killing a rat will cause some bloody particle effects that occurs when player dies. Notice too that our on collision method checks the object tag so that rats gets destroyed with the blood, players gets ignored, and anything else destroys the bullet. The bullet also times out after a set duration and self-destructs to remove itself from memory, just like the particle effects did before, and then add the following bit of code: if input.getKey down, keycode.left control, where new bullet is equal to instantiate bullet dot transform dot position transform dot rotation, where bullet script is equal to new bullet dot get component bullet script dot direction is equal to facing. This is the new part. Here we want to not only instantiate a new object but also set some of the properties for that object as it is created. To do that, we need to use get component in order to get the reference to the script from this instance. Of course, later on you will want to go into your canvas and add a fire button. I am leaving this out as I think that the bullet makes our player a bit overpowered. This section here simply for our own reference, and so that you can add bullets and guns to your game if you want to. Likewise, you are also going to need to add a gun of some sort to your player sprites and possibly a new animation. So here we have successfully added a gun to our character.